Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Render Technician, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my 1 Week at Flumpty's remake, and I'm also going to be talking a bit about the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 trailer. I've just watched it and it's 1 o'clock in the morning here in England, so I'm doing this video a bit early, but I want to do the video whilst I've got some sort of impression still left with me. So the first thing I'm going to get onto about the video is the graphics. I mean, the graphics do look, they look pretty good. I would say they look a bit photorealistic, but then again, my threshold for graphics is as long as your graphics aren't insultingly bad, then that's fine. From my standpoint, it doesn't look like Scott is making this in Click Team, although I thought that of Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and I was wrong on that one. It looks like it was made in Unity to me, because there's a lot of stuff which you just simply can't do with Click Team, but he's done. So either he's a whiz with Click Team, or he's using a new engine. My biggest worry at the moment is the gameplay. It doesn't look that interesting, I'm afraid I'm going to have to say. And considering I'm a huge Five Nights at Freddy's fan, in fact, to be honest, I'm actually wearing a Five Nights at Freddy's t-shirt right now, so it's a bit nervous saying that, but Scott's proved me wrong before. I mean, I thought Five Nights at Freddy's 3 was going to be really, really good, and it wasn't. From where I'm standing, it's looking more and more like Five Nights at Freddy's 1 was the best. In that regard, I suppose it's like horror films, so your Nightmare on Elm Street, your Jason films, your Halloween films. First one is always the best because it's the most original. Second is good, but it's never as good as the original. Third, it tries to go in a different direction and it just doesn't get anywhere. And fourth, just doesn't go anywhere. I mean, I think a lot of people were hoping that this would be taking place in Fredbear's Family Diner, and from the footage of the trailer I've seen, it's looking like it's taking place after the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 3, where all the animatronics have been sold at auction. And it's just a lot of canonical canonical problems as well that I'm thinking, like, if you've got these animatronics, why are they being sold off if they're in this fashion, or has somebody made them? I mean, we saw in the third game the spirits of the children have been put to rest, so obviously there's more than likely going to be another set of spirits that we're going to have to put to rest. I want to get on to the designs of the animatronics. I've got Bonnie on my screen at the moment. Obviously I'm going to put some pictures up here so you guys can see. Bonnie looks quite good. Obviously I think Scott could have done a bit more with the lighting, and he could have done a bit more with that in that regard. The hallway looks... It looks okay. I mean, it's a pretty bad angle, but I'm probably being a bit anal over this. I'm gonna abridge this. Yeah, now that I look over it, it doesn't look particularly appealing. But anyways, I'm going to get off the graphics now because I don't want to spend all this time talking about the graphics of the game. I've talked about the gameplay, which obviously looks controversial. I don't think it's going to be great, but at the same time I don't think it's going to be bad. To be really honest, I think that Scott should have released the game on Halloween. I mean, to be really honest, and I know I'm going to sound like a complete and utter dick here, so anyone who's watching this video, try not to take this the wrong way. I mean it in the most honest, upfront, objective way I can, but I'm actually more excited for Five Nights at Candy's than I am for FNAF 4. To be really honest, actually, I'm more excited for my remake of 1 Week at Flumpty's. That just it's been a lot of fun to make. Anyway, speaking of 1 week of Flumpties, that's my impression of Five Nights at Freddy's. Now I want to talk a bit about 1 week at Flumpties, because I've just started getting into. I finished the bulk of the programming now. The first night, all of the first night, everything which I need to put into it is done. I'm currently working on the second night. Blam is moving. I'm hoping to have a trailer up soon. Honestly, it's one of the best games I've ever made, and I'm sure you guys are going to love it. I've also decided, I don't know how many of you are going to like this, to forego the idea of Champ and Chump, because I've come up with an idea for an even more sort of out there character. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about it in this video, obviously it's way too early, but the one clue I'm going to give you is that this character is more powerful than any current character in the Flumpty universe. So he's more powerful than the Redman, more powerful than Grunkfus, he's even more powerful than Flumpty. So I'll leave you guys sorry, I'll leave you guys to guess over that, but yeah, that's basically my impression of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 and 1 week at Flumpties. Obviously I will be opening up sort of an open beta before the full release.